broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter.
How do you feel tied down? Many succumb to the pressure of feeling like we're on a time limit. In week 4, we must let faith take the reins. It doesn't take much to live self-serving, but sharing your gratitude by embracing your gifts is what gives us real happiness, a long-lasting one.
God's glory is a process. Most people plan out their life thinking, this is how God wants it. God's glory is ultimately His plan for you, and sometimes it is not what you wish for, but His glory is for you. His glory is not just for Him. He invites us to be in the light with Him. At BROPHY, you will find your light. You will find what it means to be a Bronco. As week 4 is our last week, we will continue to share God's glory. At BROPHY, your relationships among teachers, coaches, advisors, and friends is where the glory is at every day. At the core of BROPHY is love. God invites us to love because His own great example of resurrection teaches us what love is. The love at BROPHY leaves you wishing you could stay at school all day. Being a BROPHY student gives you the opportunity to serve God every day.
How can we be freed? Everyone is blessed with gifts. Through our faith, embracing our gifts is how we are released. Freedom is given to those that live for the resurrection. Pent-up fear from counting the days is why we get stuck.
Way to be, Johnny boy.
Living in community at BROPHY gives us the courage to embrace the real you, to try that new hobby, to open up how you feel, to find where your faith lies, to find where you're freed, to find the real you. How would you live if you were told you could live forever?
We can all think back to the blissful times of childhood, time spent relentlessly in the moment, playing in the sand, running with friends, being completely engaged into the present. A child's life is not in the past or the future, it is in the now. Its only focus is on what is in front of them. This way of life is joyous, as God is a God of the present moment. By truly living, we become aware to God's creation and ultimately His love. When we focus our attention on Jesus' resurrection, we are freed from the fear of death. Jesus symbolized pure freedom. He was not worried about His enemies. He was not tied down to haunting them or even proving Himself. He was concerned in sharing the joy of life with all of those in God's kingdom. Now, we are called to be that light in the world, and we can do that through the grad at grads presented to us at BROPHY.
Week 4, rise up and share in God's glory.